shepherd. Okay, this is the shepherd and this is the sheep. And it says there in our memory verse that your rod and your staff comfort me. Okay, this is the staff. Okay, that the shepherd is holding. What makes the staff or the rod be a comfort to the sheep? Why? What's the function of a staff or of a staff like this? What is the function?
I thought that was a cane.
Yeah, it's a big cane actually. So it's like this. It's a big one. Okay. Whenever they walk, okay, especially in a place where it's elevated and it's so stiff that when they walk they have to be careful or else they will fall. So when the sheep, all the sheep were there and some of the sheep are going astray or being lost or going to a wrong way, this is the staff, okay?
Your daughter went out.
This is the staff that shepherd used to catch them. Like, let's pretend that this is the staff and it catch their neck, okay? And bring them back to the right path or to the right crowd or the right flock. So that is the thing. It comforts them because whenever they are in a wrong way, come on, over here. They have to be here.
The sheep will hate if you hit it on his neck.
Okay, they comfort. Okay.
She's hating when you touch his neck.
What? So that makes it like that. So number 4
is...
Okay, what is the question for number 4? Can somebody read it?
How can a rod instead be a comfort to the sheep?
Okay, what's the answer?
A person can grab a sheep
okay.
with a cane.
The rod can be used.
And that was
okay.
a staff.
The rod and staff, isn't it? Can be used to guide the sheep.
Somebody.
Fight off wild animals. Isn't it that? We can do a kung fu here. Like when there's a wild animal trying to attack his sheep, what he will do? He will just use his staff and then attack the animal or protect them from protecting the wild animals. Oh, I mean the sheep from the wild animals. Next is to fight with the animals and grab a sheep that has wandered astray or that are lost. Okay? So number 5. Can somebody read it? Number 5. Elliot, can you read number 5, please?
David feared no evil because God's presence. How can we have God's presence in our own life?
Can you please read it very, very clearly?
David feared no evil because of God's presence. How can we have God's presence in our own life?
Okay.
Are you recording me?
How can we have God's presence in our own life? It's like walking in the presence of God. How can you? By obeying His commands.
Why didn't you tell me to read 5 when we're doing 4 still?
Okay, no, number 5. I'm sorry, this is number 5. Okay, because I already
Hey,
told
what's
you.
number 4 then?
Okay, number 4 is to how's the staff as a comfort?
To get the sheep.
Yes. To get the sheep from losing or from being attacked by the wolf or animals. How can we have God's presence in our own life? You can have the presence of God if we obey Jesus. David, can you mention some things how to obey God in your daily life? Every day, how can you say that you are obeying God? What do you do? If you obey your parents, you're obeying God. As in the Bible says, God says, children, obey your parents. Okay? And your life will be long. Alright? So that is the promise of God. What else? How can you obey God? Give me a concrete example of obeying God.
Joy.
Anyone? Kaylee? Can you give me a concrete example of how you will obey God? That's right, Vicky. Not lying. If you're not lying and just telling the truth, you are obeying God and the presence of God is with you. When I say the presence of God is with you, Jesus is right there with you. Okay? Kaylee?
What were we doing? Who did Jesus say he was?
Obeying parents, which I mentioned already. What else?
Uno. I know. Uno.
Okay, obeying
I know.
the teachers in school.
Teacher.
Obeying the
I know.
law.
Obeying the cops.
Because God gave them power or authority here on earth. So whoever the authority is, we obey
Obeying the
them.
president.
That's right.
Governor.
That's
Government.
Though some of the leaders in our government is not really godly, but we have to obey them because God has
But
given them
stronger
power,
than the
okay?
president.
Let's not go beyond. How about here in church? How will you say that the presence of God is here?
I don't listen
How
to
will you
anyone
obey?
here.
See, you don't listen to anyone here. Is the presence of God with you if you're not listening to
know.
anyone here?
Maybe. I don't listen to these
Okay, is
people.
the presence
I
of
listen to
God
them.
is with you if you are not listening to anyone here, especially to the pastors?
I mean to the students.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm going to
so,
them, all of them.
alright, so I just want to make it clear, alright? God's presence will be here if we listen to God and obey His words. You know what? This is Psalm. Okay, again, can you memorize it once again, Kaylee and Vicky? Our second verse, or our fourth verse for Psalm 23. 1, 2, 3. Together? Yes, that one.
Your head's back.
Again, please. 1, 2, 3. He guides me.
This is our righteousness. Cry baby. Say, you know I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, and I fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and staff. I'm lost.
They comfort me. That's right. You know that even in New Testament, the shepherd was also mentioned many times. So if you have your Bible, please open it to John chapter 10. Okay, and we are going to read from verses 1 to 18. So if you found the page already, please tell your classmates the page. What page is it? Okay, so John 10.
What? New Testament?
Yes. Yes.
Hey, he has to do it too. You can't play with the toy.
Yeah. No.
Wait, there's 2 Johns.
Okay, 10.
John, New Testament or whole? There's
John.
3 Johns.
No, only John. Okay, John.
Old Testament or New?
New Testament. John 10, chapter 1 to 18.
Wait, say that again when I get there. 929. Yep, I know.
Alright.
Okay, what chapter? What verse? What
Verses
chapter?
1 to 18.
What chapter?
10. Say what chapter, please? Okay.
What
Would you like to
verse?
read it?
What verse?
Begin from
What
1.
verse?
From verses 1 to 10. 1 to 18. I think.
Can I read by myself in my head?
Yeah, sure. Alright. So I will read it with you, okay? Chapter 10. This may be a different version, so you might think, oh, she's reading a different one. But it's the same, it's just a different version. It's entitled, I Am the Good Shepherd. John 10:1. Truly, truly, I say to you, he who does not enter the sheepfold by the door, but climbs in by another way, that man is a thief and a robber. But he who enters by the door is the shepherd of the sheep. To him, the gatekeeper opens, the sheep hear his voice, and he calls his own sheep by name and leads them out. When he has brought out all his own, he goes before them, and the sheep follow him, for they know his voice. A stranger they will not follow, but they will flee from him, for they do not know the voice of strangers.
Transfer the page.
Okay, this figure of speech Jesus used with them, but they did not understand what he was saying to them. Okay, let's pause for a while. Okay, it's page 766.
766.
No, it's a different one. Uh-oh.
I'm done.
Okay, we're here now. Okay, so, okay,
I'm done.
wait. We're not done.
Oh, well, I'm done. I want a Twizzler. Give me a Twizzler.
Okay, 766. All right. Verse 7. I'm on verse 7 now. So Jesus again said to them, "Truly, truly, I say to you, I am the door of the sheep. All who came before me are thieves and robbers. But the sheep did not listen to them. I am the door. If anyone enters by name, he will be saved and will go in and out and find pasture." Verse 10. The thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. I came that they may have life and have it abundantly. I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd lays down his life for the sheep. He who is hired hand and not a shepherd, who does not own his sheep, sees the wolf coming and leaves the sheep and flees, and the wolf snatches them and scatters them. Now, verse 13, he flees because he is hired hand and cares nothing for the sheep. I am the good shepherd. I know my own, and my own know me. Just as the Father knows me, and I know the Father, and I lay down my life for the sheep. And I have other sheep that are not of this fold. I must bring them also, and they will listen to my voice. So there will be one flock, one shepherd. For this reason the Father loves me, because I lay down my life that I may take it up again. No one takes it from me, but I lay it down of my own accord. I have authority to lay it down, and I have authority to take it up again. This charge I have received from my Father. Now, there are so many figure of speech mentioned in this chapter. Okay, what are the figure of speech that you have that's mentioned?
What?
Sheep. What else? There's robbers.
Thieves.
There are gatekeepers. Thieves. Who else? Or what else?
Candy.
There are wolves. There are strangers. And poor for the sheep. Okay. Now, let me show it to you. This is the good shepherd. Okay. This is the good shepherd, and these are the sheep. Okay. Let's say there are many of them, and these sheep are in a in a fence. Okay, because they're keeping it there so they won't wander around. Okay. So the shepherd sometimes go or leave and then go to his own business. So he hired a gatekeeper. Okay. So this is the gatekeeper. Okay. This is the gatekeeper who watch the sheep when the shepherd is gone. Okay, but there are times, sometimes it happens, or most of the time, because they are in the field, there are bad wolves. Okay, let's say this is, I don't know how to draw. Can somebody draw a wolf here? Okay. Here, wolf.
Wait, a bad one? Or a good one? Bad.
Wolf, a bad wolf. Okay.
Bad. No, not really.
Okay, here.
Where's yours?
Not working? Okay.
No, you said a bad.
Okay, let's just say this is a bad wolf, okay? Okay.
That looks pretty much like a whale. That looks like a
Whatever.
baby.
This is a bad wolf. Okay?
Ah!
Wolf. Okay.
What's the worst? Did
Okay.
a bug come off? Where's this?
This wolf, okay, this is a big bad wolf, okay? Let's say that sometimes, and this is the reality, that while they are here, okay, the wolf comes in and the wolf attacks the sheep, okay? And since this gatekeeper is just there for money. Okay, he's being paid by the shepherd, so he's just there to take care of him. But he will not give his life for the sheep. It's like, this is my job. This is just my job. If the wolf will come and attack the sheep, then I will run away because I want to save my own life. I'm here to make a living. I'm not looking for death or to be killed. So he will leave.
She's erasing the wolf.
But this is the thing.
Oh, she's tasting the marker.
Because he's just paid, he will go away. But the shepherd, the good shepherd, will not. He will stay with the sheep because he loves his sheep. That is his sheep. And even the wolf will go there and kill them, he will give his life for the sheep. That is a good shepherd. And Jesus did that for us. Jesus is a good shepherd to us. That the enemy, evil, wanted to attack us. The enemy or evil wanted to kill us or to destroy our lives. But if you believe that Jesus is a good shepherd, you will not be in want. You won't ask for more, because God will give whatever you need. Okay? God will protect you. The enemy will come to destroy you, but he will not do that. He cannot do that because God is a good shepherd. Alright? So that is this. Good shepherd is who? Who is the good shepherd?
God.
God or Jesus. He is a good shepherd who gave his life for us. So, who is the gatekeeper?
The idiot.
Okay. Jesus is the gate. He is the door. Okay. Those who wanted to destroy are the thieves, the robbers. They don't go to the gate, but they climb up to the gate to get the sheep. Okay. They don't use the gate. There are people who come to destroy your life, but no, because God is the only way. Okay. Jesus is the only door. If you want to be safe, this is the gate, and you are the sheep. If you want to go here to be safe, you need a door. Okay? And the door is Jesus. If you don't accept Jesus and you don't believe in Jesus, you cannot get into the safe place. If you want to be safe in your life, if you want to live abundantly, prosperously, richly, then you have to accept Jesus and believe in Jesus. But if you don't believe in Jesus, I'm sorry. There are many people, evil things, evil persons who will come to you and take you away and take your peace, take your joy, take everything from you, destroy your life. Just like drugs, what else?
Death.
Alcohols, or bad peers, or bad friends, bad people. They will like to try to destroy you. They will say bad words, and then they will cuss, and then later on you are cussing too because you are being influenced by them. But if you are with Jesus, in the presence of Jesus, you will obey what Jesus is telling you. Okay? So you stick with good friends. You open your life to Jesus. He is the gate. He is the door. And you are safe. Okay? May I ask Elliot?
What?
Oh, yeah, Elliot. Will you please memorize or recite Psalm 23 verse 1 to 3?
What?
The Lord is my shepherd.
Like the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not be in want. He makes me lie down in green pastures.
Leads me.
Wait, what?
He leads me.
What?
Leads. Isn't it? He leads me beside still.
Oh yeah, he leads me beside quiet waters. He restores my soul.
And he restores my soul. So if Jesus is your shepherd, you will not need anything. He restores your soul. He loves you. You will be in a quiet waters. That means you're peaceful. No worries. Worry-free. You will not panic. You will not you will not want more. Why? Because God or Jesus, who is the Good Shepherd, will satisfy you.